Hi friends, how you doing? I'm back with another Muhammad Hassan and the Wari video. So today's topic is I'm gonna be discussing about that what was the original plan for Muhammad Hassan and the Wari if the London bombings didn't happen. So I'm just gonna say like up to SummerSlam 2005 and to the how they gonna like built Muhammad Hassan to that ultimate push when he wins that world championship at 2005 SummerSlam. So I just want to go by week how he gonna build the heat if the London bombing did not happen. What how what they gonna go with that same storyline with Ski Mask and how could have been it would have been like epic or whatever would have been. So let's see. Let's begin with a storyline. So on 7th July, everybody knew they attacked the Undertaker, Ski Mask Man people, and beat the shit out of him. And Muhammad Hassan leaves the ring with Diwari being a martyr. And so this next week on July 14th, there is no London bombings. There is no backlash, not big backlash that UPN said it's okay to go on with the storyline. So let's see what this is just my opinion. This is not what I'm saying that I don't I'm not I don't know what WWE was going to do it next week or the what the storyline was going to be for the next weeks between the Undertaker and then when Muhammad Hassan becomes the number one contender, and then what his storyline would have been with Batista's. But I'm just this is my opinions. There's a lot of ideas in my mind, so this is one of them. I think on next following week, Muhammad Hassan gonna open up the SmackDown, and he's gonna come up with his ski mask man all around the ring, and Dewari in his side in the ring, and the masked man people gonna like stay at the ring side just to protect him in case Undertaker appears. But before that, that before that, I think commentators Taj and Cole they're gonna say Undertaker is not here. He's since the last assault on him on last week, Undertaker is not here on this week's SmackDown. So Muhammad Hassan open up this SmackDown again with his great music, and he goes to the ring with this Sky Mask Man getting a huge boos and loud reactions, and he's entering the ring with his style, and he's like top guy at that time and beating the shit out of Undertaker. He's on the top of the roster at that time. So Muhammad Hassan is in the ring. There's a USA chants. There's booing. There's a lot of things going on. Ski mask people are all around the ringside just to protect him in case Muhammad Undertaker returns and try to attack Muhammad Hassan. So Muhammad Hassan grabs up some mic with Devari, and they started talking about Undertaker. Muhammad Hassan gonna say, Muhammad Hassan will be saying like this, oh, did you see last week how I took down the Undertaker in a big way. I just beat the hell out of him. He's not even here on this SmackDown, and he's like talking shit about the Undertaker, and he's talking about all of those things that he's gonna win that match, that number one contender match, that great American Bash. Crowd is booing them. Crowd is booing them to death, and there's no sign of Undertaker appearing over there. So Muhammad Hassan cutting a promo on the Undertaker, and he's talking about that he's gonna beat the Undertaker at the Great American Bash, and then he gonna go on to become the world champion too at the SummerSlam 2005 by Batista by defeating Batista. So that's for the 7/14/2005. So next week 7/21/2005. Muhammad Hassan is scheduled to have a wrestling match with Simon Dean. Let's see, Simon Dean. So it's in the middle of the episode, like it's not, it's like it's the middle of episode. So it's between Muhammad Hassan with Simon Dean. So Muhammad Hassan enters the ring, the ski mask people still there just to protect him from the Undertaker. And there's a rumor going on that Muhammad and Undertaker is in the building tonight, and he's gonna respond, and he's gonna attack the Muhammad Hassan. And Dawari is scared, and masked man people are more alerted this time that Muhammad Hassan does not get attacked by the Undertaker. So there's a match going on. Simon Dean comes in. Muhammad Hassan is already in the ring with his with a lot of heel heat right there, and they have a good short match because Muhammad Hassan gonna job with Simon Dean to the, he's gonna beat him like in 2-3 minutes and get the preparation going for his ultimate match, biggest match of his career at the Great American Bash in just 3 days on July 24th. So this is July 21. So Muhammad Hassan beat Simon Dean in just 3 minutes squash match. He just beat the shit out of him, and Devari spitting on him, and then ski mask people throw him out of the ring side, and they also attacking him. So that is it's like getting so much heat now. It's like building up, but then Muhammad Hassan starts again a mic, and he's talking shit again about the Undertaker. That Muhammad Hassan saying that Undertaker is so scared of him. He didn't appear last week. He's not gonna be appearing this week, and he may not gonna show up on the Great American Bash because Muhammad Hassan is the man. You looking at the new icon, the great Muhammad Hassan. He's like holding his hands up and all that, and suddenly the light turns off and the Undertaker music hits, and the lights are off, and then ski mask people are like they are like panics. Devari is panic, and then suddenly lights comes up, and Undertaker is in the middle of the ring, and he grabbing Devari and Muhammad Hassan with both of them grabbing their neck and about to choke slam them at the same time. But ski mask people coming from the behind, and they attack the Undertaker again, and Muhammad Hassan just get away from that. He just gets out of the ring. Devari gets out of the ring. So Masked Man try to again attack the Undertaker, and they try to choke him again with that piano wire or whatever. But this time Undertaker got better of them. He threw one of them, and he choke slammed one of them, and he clothesline one of them. So he beat the hell out of the masked man, but the main target, Muhammad Hassan, escapes with Devari, and they are just like walking down the ramp to exit the building, and and Undertaker looking at them, and he's just looking at them with a with a very angry face, and crowd is like cheering for the Undertaker because he's like a top baby face there, and there's a top heel right there. Is a big feud over there going on, man. Crowd is on like, he's on fire right now. I mean, they want Muhammad Hassan getting ass kicked by the Undertaker, but Muhammad Hassan escaped thanks to the help of the ski mask people. But Muhammad Hassan, they just want to so uh, they didn't want. So I don't want to like Muhammad Hassan being so weak, getting chalk slam. I don't want that. So I just make like Muhammad Hassan like a strong opponent for the Undertaker at the Great American Bash, and at the same time, Undertaker beat the shit out of ski mask people, and he's like standing there like he's looking stronger too. So like they are both going into the match with looking stronger. Muhammad Hassan still has not have any hands by the Undertaker, and Undertaker just standing in the ring. Masked men are all on the floor, and great sight to view. And Muhammad Hassan is like kind of scared. Devari is like barking in his Persian, and he's like they are both left the building. Undertaker is still in the ring. Undertaker music hits, and he just do his own things, and that's how and commentators saying that this is gonna be some of the greatest match at the Great American Bash. So this is like my following 2 weeks. That's my opinion, what was gonna happen for the if the London Bombing didn't happen. So let's go to the Hassan biggest match of his career, Muhammad Hassan versus the Undertaker. So Muhammad Hassan first comes in with the same entrance like he had, the ski mask man holding him on his Arabic tradition culture, and Devari with there, and Muhammad Hassan is in the ring. He's not gonna cut the promo for all. I mean, you already know he cut that promo because he didn't get the chance thanks to fucking UPN. The same promo that he cuts, he's cutting at Great American. Well, that was a promo he was gonna cut at the uh, on 7/14/2005 SmackDown edition, but he didn't get a chance to cut that promo. So he's not gonna cut the promo at this time because he already did it. So here's come the Undertaker. Undertaker comes in, and and ski mask people are ringside. Same thing, but the result is gonna be different this time because I'm not gonna let Muhammad Hassan just get buried by the Undertaker here with those ski mask people, and Muhammad Hassan is gonna win this match. Everybody knew it. So Muhammad Hassan and Undertaker starts, and they having a good match. Muhammad Hassan, Undertaker is controlling more the match than Muhammad Hassan. Devari is barking in his and yelling in his Persian rants, and ski mask people are getting involved. But Undertaker is getting very stronger here. He's beating the hell out of the same kind of match like they had on the on the Great American Bash, but it's gonna the result gonna be different. So let's go to the result now. So here comes Muhammad Hassan is tired. I'm exhausted. Undertaker is exhausted, but Muhammad Hassan is in trouble now because Muhammad Hassan about get the chalk slam from the Undertaker in the ring, and the ski mask people all are down because Muhammad Hassan, Undertaker beat the shit out of them. Devari is down too because Undertaker chalk slam him on the mat, so all of them are down. So this looks like that Muhammad Hassan gonna lose this match because Muhammad Hassan got a chalk slam, and his helper, his sympathizers are on the ring, outside the ring, laying on the floor. So it's like Muhammad Hassan gonna lose this match, and uh, and Undertaker is about to tombstone the Muhammad Hassan in the ring to get the win. And here comes the one of the ski mask gets up, and he suddenly RKO the Undertaker in the middle of the ring, and then he just leaves the ring, and then Muhammad Hassan pins pins pin the Undertaker 1 2 3, and there you go. Muhammad Hassan is your #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship against Batista. He wins the match with the help of his sympathizer, and one of the sympathizers is Randy Orton. He 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 takes off his mask, and Muhammad Hassan is looking at him too, and Undertaker is looking at him, Randy Orton too. Randy Orton is on the ramp. He's laughing. He made Undertaker cost the match, uh, but it's like a huge going heel. It's a huge booze going all over that Buffalo Arena over there, and then Undertaker left the ring like he's chasing Randy Orton, and he left the building outside. But Muhammad Hassan is celebrating with his Devari. They're in the ring. They're so happy that they're going to SummerSlam, man, and they are so happy they're #1 contender, even if they win the help with the Randy Orton. So I think I should tell this too. I mean, the reason I'm including the Randy Orton in the being RKO the Undertaker is because that's what happened. If you see 7/28 2005 SmackDown, when the plans were changed, when instead of Muhammad San, Undertaker was the number one contender, but next week he had to face JBL for the number one contendership. And then when he was about to win the match, Undertaker, Randy Orton comes in and he RKO'd the Undertaker and cost him the match. And then again is JBL, who was the number one contender for the match because of the change of plans. So the thing that happened on the next week after Great American Bash was going to happen on the I'm damn sure that Randy Orton was going to come there and RKO, because that's the thing, because you can see the SummerSlam is Randy Orton versus Undertaker, so they were setting up that feud, because you can see on 623 or 623 when Muhammad Hassan got drafted same night, and Randy Orton got drafted to SmackDown, and he RKO the Undertaker, I think on 616, yeah, against the JBL again on that time. So this is my opinion, this was the plan, this is how Muhammad Hassan was going to win and get over the Undertaker at the Great American Bash. So Muhammad Hassan is the number one contender. So he opened up the SmackDown again, man. 7/28, 2005. He opened up the SmackDown and he's getting a lot of huge boos from the fans. He is the number one contender. He and there's no ski mask people now. It's only Devari and him. They are cutting a promo that they're gonna defeat Batista, but here comes the JBL interrupts them, and JBL says no, he should be the number one contender for the Batista, because he won the match, but he won the match by disqualification. He deserves a second chance. So Teddy Long comes in, and he decided to, instead of a single match, he decided to have a triple threat match between uh, Batista and Muhammad Hassan and versus JB. This is my opinion. So it was going to be a triple threat match for the world title, because I don't know what JBL was going to be over there too at the SummerSlam. So it's a triple threat match, and when Teddy Long left, Batista comes in, and Batista cuts a promo. He's saying that he's gonna destroy both of them, and he's gonna retain his championship. And they all them like Muhammad Hassan, JBL, and Batista staring at each other, and that ends the show of that SmackDown. Next week, Muhammad Hassan is scheduled to have a match with some jobber, like to make him strong going into the SummerSlam. JBL is not having a match, but Batista having a match with some guy from SmackDown. Let's say Simon Dean or some whatever. So Muhammad Hassan beats that jobber in like 2-3 minutes, and he's saying that he's gonna win the match, and that and that and that SmackDown, the main event is Batista destroying that, uh, let's say Orlando Jordan. He's enjoys destroying, but he defeat the Orlando Jordan, and then JBL comes in and try to attack Batista, but Batista spine buster him. Then Muhammad Hassan comes in there too. He tried to take out Batista too, but he got the spear uh, um, from Batista and also Davari. So they making like Batista strong here. And next week, this is the last week for before the SummerSlam. So JBL comes to the ring, and he has a match with Blue Meanie on that day, and he beats the shit of that all of them. And then uh, and Teddy Long comes in that later on tonight that they're gonna have a sign a contract for the SummerSlam 2005. So Muhammad Hassan is there with Dewari, uh, JBL, Batista signing a contract. There's a brawl going on then a brawl going on between three of them. Dewari getting clothesline from hell from JBL, like that. Muhammad Hassan and JBL gets together and they started beating Batista and but then somehow again Batista get the upper hand. He threw him all of three of them outside the ring. So Batista is standing tall again on the last time for the for their last edition of SmackDown before SummerSlam. So let's go to SummerSlam. First of all, JBL comes in, then Muhammad Hassan comes in, and here comes the champion Batista. So they have a pretty good match. Um, uh, Most of the match, Batista is leading them, but then there's like brawl going on between Hassan and Bradshaw, JBL. So, but Batista is like getting a big hand because a big guy. He's beating all of them. Dewari gets involved. He's in the ring. He gets some ass spanking by Batista, but and then let's go to the end now. Let's go to that biggest moment because Muhammad Hassan was gonna win that match. Lot of sources, lot of people confirm says, even Bruce Pritchard, the guy who was the producer or whatever on that at that he even said it. Marco Pani said that he was gonna win that championship at that day. So here comes the JBL. Um, got power Batista. JBL gets a Batista bomb, and then Dewari interacts Batista when he was about to pin JBL, and here come Muhammad Hassan from the back. He put him in the camel clutch, but he didn't tap out Batista. Then he did his reverse STO on him, and then he picks up the victory over Batista. And here he comes, man. Here is the happiest moment of our life, and our man, the great Muhammad Hassan. He's very happy. Crowd is booing. It's like to death. He's a whole huge roar. But Muhammad Hassan music hits. Muhammad Hassan with Dawar is celebrating. He won the championship, and he's so happy. And this is like a big fu. I mean, they were building this heat for 7 8 months that Mohamed Khan getting screwed by Shelton Benjamin, referee for the Intercontinental Championship. He got screwed by Steve Austin. He got screwed by John Cena. He got screwed by Batista before. He got screwed before WrestleMania. But this is Muhammad Hassan time. He's Muhammad Hassan, and he's the champion, and he's getting a lot of too much heel hit right there that nobody can even imagine of. And that's signs off with Muhammad Hassan holding the championship, and he's with the Dewari, and he's the world champion. So that was my original plan, that how Muhammad Hassan was. That was my path, that how Muhammad Hassan was going to win that championship by defeating first The Undertaker and then Batista at SummerSlam. And then we can talk about a lot of things that next week maybe Batista gonna ask him for the rematch at No Mercy, or other guys get involved, Eddie Guerrero or Rey Mysterio. That's maybe I will discuss about. Oh, it's already like a long video already, but was just only for until SummerSlam 2005. So that was my thinking, my plan, that how Muhammad Hassan was gonna win that match, both of them, both of his matches. Then we can take out the next week rematch thing with Batista and Muhammad Hassan still winning that, and then he goes on to beat other Booker T, Eddie Guerrero, or all those guys at that time. But I will make a video about long reign of Muhammad Hassan, maybe until WrestleMania 22, and he's headlining with top guy at that time, maybe Kurt Angle or Randy Orton, something like that. But this is it. This was the original plan for me. That's my opinion, my personal opinion. That was the plan for me. Muhammad Hassan winning the title. I hope you guys like it. I mean, I'm not sure that this is how WG was gonna do it, but this is how it would have been looked like. So unfortunately, I don't want to talk about this. It makes me sad. It didn't happen, but this was the original plan, and here you go, Muhammad Hassan, the greatest heel character ever, and greatest world champion with the world title on his waist, and Dewari alongside him. What can else you ask that? We'll find out in next video, and I'm gonna upload some more. I'm ran out of Muhammad Hassan rare videos, but I still have some his matches and some his segments or his entrance that is very rare on YouTube. You can find them on Daily Motion, but you cannot find them on YouTube. So I'm just gonna be uploading those things too in the maybe in the future. But that's it. That's the thing, and we will see you next time. Thank you.